What's going on, people? I'm Brother Billy.
And I'm Tisnan.
Today we're going to be talking about...
Our little pet peeves that we have every day.
Yeah, we're going to have a rant.
Yeah, we need one. We've not had one for a while.
You can join in the comments.
Tell us your pet peeves. Let us know what you guys think. Like, share and subscribe.
Yep.
Don't be stingy, yeah?
Well, he's been waiting so long. He's been doing my head in for so many weeks. Billy, we need to keep saying that. Get following. Get subscribing.
Just press the button there.
Just
like
do it.
There somewhere. Top
trust
left.
me.
Yeah, top left. It'll be there.
Just do it. Tiz, what's your first pet peeve?
Okay, so seeing as we both drive all the time, mine's gonna be based on like the driving thing, like what I see people do and what stresses me out. Right, the first one is when I see people driving and on their phone. I'm not talking talking to someone. I'm talking about them holding their phone up to their ear, and literally they make it so difficult. Like we're in the 21st century, right?
Yeah.
We've got Bluetooth.
We've got Bluetooth. There's loudspeaker.
Literally,
it's loud enough as well.
Everything's there.
Do you know who the worst are? These fish lip women in Range Rovers. They're the worst, bro. The fish lip women. Gosh, so they'll brazenly hold it up, and when you look at them, they're like, "What? What are you looking at?"
Now, for me, it's like when it's not that they're holding their phone up. I understand that, whatever, but it's the especially when you're driving a manual car. And there's so much effort. I couldn't imagine. Doing this. And I'm like, just connect it to your system, bro.
Just put it on. It's not that hard, bro.
I drive 12, 13 hours a day,
Yeah.
I have it connected to either my AirPods or the van itself,
Yeah.
And that's that.
Can you talk through that watch?
Yeah.
So even if worst comes to worst, you can be like, hello?
Yeah. It's literally, man. So like, there's no need. When I see them, they're making driving so much more difficult than it needs to be.
And do you know what I used to do? Because about 4 or 5 years ago, work gave me a van that didn't have Bluetooth. That's so stupid. What van doesn't have a Bluetooth nowadays, yeah?
I know,
I think this was like a 66 or 67.
Still?
No Bluetooth in it, bro. They paid for the cheapest model, right?
I hate when they do that. It's so true, man.
So what I used to do, right? So when I used to ring, I used to put it on loudspeaker, and then you know the belt that goes there. I used to put it there and then tighten the belt so it's stuck there. And then I say, I'm talking, there you go, done, isn't it?
I know, man.
And there's so many easier ways.
It is. I just hate when I see them behind someone. I'm just looking at them through the window, and I'm like, what are you doing?
There's, did you know that it's not illegal to touch your phone while it's in the holder?
Yeah. I always do that. I always do that.
I didn't know. So when a copper used to drive past, I used to be like pissing about with whatever, and then.
Yeah, no. I've heard as well for quite a while that if you're holding your phone, that's illegal.
Yeah.
But if it's on a phone stand and
it's not affecting your driving and stuff, bang on.
I think it's a little loophole.
Yeah, we found you a loophole.
Thank me later. What's bare accidents happen now?
You can send him cash up.
Yeah.
Send him some cash up and that.
Cash up. It's bank transfer, bro. We're not American, bro.
What is it? Cash up American?
I'm sure it is, because they don't have like bank transfer. Like, you give me your sort code and account number, I can send you money, innit? They will have a specialized app.
No
for them to send money.
way.
Yeah, silly. That's what it.
Bro, they're living in 1960s or something.
We've had it for a long time, innit? We've had bank transfer for a long time.
Yeah. Do you know what though? But then that brings me on to my second thing, right? And I actually came across this today, and that's why it's on my list. You know, you get them people. Yeah. Imagine there's a copper in the first lane, right? Driving slow at 60, 65 because and the reason coppers do that is to make traffic flow faster and stuff, right? I've never kind of understood how it works, but there's some psychological thing behind it, right? Them people that are doing 70, 75, but they'll slow down, just because the copper there, and then they expect to like. It's almost as if they're driving past the copper and be like, hey, look at me, I'm so flipping, I'm so good. What do you expect? What do you expect the copper to do? Pull you over, give you a flipping gold star or something?
I hate the same thing on the M6 driving up. A cop's in my left lane, in the first lane. I can only do 63 miles an hour.
Okay.
But I can just overtake them. So like I'm doing it. Everyone's behind me, it's on the side of me, coming into my lane.
Yeah.
And what you do, we just drive. When I'm in my car,
I just don't understand it, man. Some people, they they purposely slow down. Bro, the worst is, and I'm going to say this here, yeah, the worst is when people actually think that traffic officers have any power like coppers.
I love it.
You know them traffic
see
them highway maintenance
brakes.
is done is, bro, honestly.
You just see brake lights.
If you see a highway, if it says highway maintenance or traffic officer or something, just carry on.
Yeah.
They won't stop you.
They can't.
The worst they'll do is radio in.
Yeah.
There's a car doing 150.
Yeah.
Okay, sound.
Fair enough,
But if you're
yeah.
doing 90, 95, bro, they don't care.
They're
They can't.
sleeping.
They can't.
I see them sleeping on second. They're just zoned out. They don't even
Listen,
care.
If any of you are traffic officers, yeah, you're not a waste,
You got a
man.
sick job though.
You're not a waste, man. You're taking our taxpayers' money to sleep.
Smashed it. What a job. Okay, so my other one has got to be driving. So you're driving, instead of signaling and then pressing your brake, people do brake,
Yeah.
then signal.
Yeah.
So you're right behind them. And you're
Yeah.
like, why?
This is the
What
most
are you doing?
ridiculous. Like, imagine there's a junction,
Yeah.
not junction, a turn for them
Yeah,
to
yeah,
come
yeah.
to, yeah. They'll brake, and you're like, okay, they're not turning, they're doing something else.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're braking for,
Yeah.
and then last minute they'll turn and
Yeah.
come
Like,
on, man.
Press your signal first and then brake.
Gus.
Because at least the guy behind you, the person behind you knows what you're doing. So they don't have to stay behind you or drive right in the back
Do you know,
of you.
sometimes I just don't. Do you know who's to blame? These shitbag driving instructors.
Yeah.
These shitbag, bro, they're getting shitbags to teach.
Yeah.
So if shitbags are gonna teach, then they're just gonna produce shitbags.
Yeah.
Shitbag driving
Yeah,
instructors,
100%.
man. Honestly,
there's no need for it.
I once went on this driving course from work because I'm getting bare complaints and that, right? Yeah, people used to ring up my company.
Remember we were driving down to London?
Yeah, yeah.
He's driving too fast.
Shut up, man. Shut up.
You have all that time to take pictures and drive and call
But the
for your
funny
company.
thing was,
like,
the person that took the picture sent it to my boss. Yeah, my boss. You know what he replied back? You do know that you've taken a picture while
while you're
driving.
driving. I don't know, where do people get to find the time to like, yeah, I'm gonna report him to his company. And it's not like a straight phone call. You've got to go through all these answering machines. You've got to go through all this
Bro,
security
the whole thing,
stuff.
you've got to get down to the fleet department and speak to this person in fleet, and then, bro, that's like a full hour's process.
That's effort.
Do you know what my next one is? Pisses me off, bro.
Go on.
This is a two-part one, yeah?
No.
This, bro, this one pisses me off.
Go on.
Roadworks. You understand.
So the M6 has been going on for
7 years.
No, longer than that.
Is it?
At least 10. And they haven't, other than putting the new signs up,
Yeah.
maybe one, maybe
I don't
two
think
or
there's
three.
any work left.
There's no.
There's no work left. They still got
and we have for the next from junction 26 to 21A. It's 50 mile an hour.
Horrible, innit?
I'm
And
just
then
sat there like,
yeah, and then it's a bit of a stretch, and then after that it goes back to 50 or something.
Yeah.
It's horrible, man. But
just don't know why.
specifically roadworks, yeah. This is why I said it's two parts. So the first part is roadworks. These motherfuckers, yeah, they know how to piss everyone off. Right. Anyone that's from Blackburn watching this will know. You know the when you go down at the bottom of the dual carriageway, and then you're heading towards Preston, right? So you know at the bottom of Preston New Road, where dual carriageway and Preston New Road meet, and then you can go to Preston.
Yeah.
It's not A59 but it's
A59.
a lot of people. Yeah, a lot of people call it A59. That road, yeah, the Mellow Road.
yeah.
Bro, flipping heck, every couple of months they do something on that road. They do some roadworks, and they purposely do it at 8 o'clock on a Monday morning.
So talking about roadworks, I watched a video of someone in Japan or China, right? The guy was in his house and he took a video of road construction workers working on the road. Okay, it was about 11 p.m. at night on Saturday.
Right.
So they dug like a 20-foot long hole. Like I don't know what they were doing, whatever they were doing, right?
Okay.
From 11 p.m. to the morning 5 a.m. He woke up at 5 for work, looked outside, it's like nothing happened. Everything was clean, everything was redone, re-tarmacked, perfectly leveled. And they did it within 6 to 8 hours.
Where was this?
Either in Japan or China, one of them two countries.
That's what I mean.
And it's like,
that's what I mean.
they consider it.
They do it on purpose, these bastards.
Yeah. Basically, like, that patch of road at the bottom of my street, they've basically just cornered it off.
So
Nothing happened. Nothing's happening.
But do you not find it even worse? These motherfuckers, they do these roadworks here, and some of the times, and it happens on the motorway all the time. They close off a full lane. The first two, so the third lane, so which is a fast lane on this side, and the third lane of the oncoming as well. They'll close them two off. To do what? To cut the flipping grass.
Yeah, they could do it at night.
To cut the grass, bro.
I don't understand.
They can do it at night. They've got them big flipping fog lights.
Yeah. Literally, why don't you just spend a couple hours at night going up and down the M6
and just
literally, man.
Clock it one time, man.
Why you gotta do that?
Just hire
12 o'clock in the afternoon.
Just hire a flipping chav. He'll do it. He'll sort it out.
Give him 20 quid.
20 quid. He doesn't need no cones, nothing, bro. He'll just go flipping head torch. One of them head torches. Flipping
in this weather, he'll have shorts on, no top, sunburned to death. Give the beer, mate. Give the cold one. That's what he'll be doing. And these guys spend days and weeks and years and months on doing a simple thing.
But do you know what? I think they do it on purpose. You know why? Because the longer they take, the more they'll get paid from the thingy. But even then as well, do they not they're not part of the government? These workers, these companies are not part of the government. They're contracted. So do they not have a bit of shame in them and think we are from the people?
No,
we're not even from the government. We're from the people. Why are we doing this to our own people?
That Top Gear thing that time, where they spent £1 million on a roundabout. I spent £1 million on a roundabout.
Talking about roundabout, I saw the most random thing yesterday.
Go on.
Bro, I was in, where was I? I was coming back from Huddersfield, yeah? So I was in Huddersfield, and Huddersfield's a bit of a weird place anyway. Yeah. But, bro, there was a dunny actually not crossing around on the roundabout, bro. Like, so I'm waiting to come off the roundabout. I'm waiting to come onto the roundabout, yeah? But I couldn't, and all these other cars are like stuttering, like, the fuck do we do? Yeah. Because there's a guy in the middle of the roundabout waiting to cross, and he's like with his shopping bags, and he's like, it's the most
out of all the places to
who crosses over the roundabout? Bro, it's a big roundabout with an island and everything, man. Every single driver on that roundabout was looking, and they were just confused, like, we've never seen this before.
What the hell, man? So this is not going to be car related. It's just going to be something that pisses me off.
Okay.
Yeah. So you know when like you've got a Samsung, unfortunately, but when you've got an iPhone.
Listen. Samsung, mate. What are you on about?
So you're typing, and normally my phone's on silent 99.9%. Only time it's on loud is when I'm sleeping. I'm out for my alarm.
Wait, hold on. You're married now. You don't need to. No. You don't need to do that. That's
no.
Everyone knows what I'm talking about there.
I just don't like having my phone on loud, right?
Okay.
Because I can feel it vibrate in my pocket, which is fine. My watch tells me someone's calling me.
Right.
And I answer, whatever. So when you're on iPhone, you have it on loud, and when you're typing, the most annoying sound. And it's just common.
But Samsung has that
common courtesy, bro. When you're sat with someone, or you're in the same room, or in the vicinity of someone, just put it on silent. I don't want to hear you tap away on your phone. Like, I don't want to hear it. Like, why have you got to just like, you could be talking to a guy, yeah, and you'd be like this. I'm sorry, bro. I want to punch you in the face. There's no need for you to do that. It gets to be so bad. I'm just like, can I punch you, please?
But to be honest, on my phone, I've turned, the system notifications. Yeah. So because it vibrates every time you touch the phone. So I prefer that rather than the thingy. But I always keep my phone.
Anything but the sound, bro. Anything but the sound of that. Tick, 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 tick.
That's a form.
I think it's universally hated, though.
No, but I think that's an autism thing.
You know what? My missus says the same thing. There's something wrong with me. I'm not even joking. Wallah, like she always says to me, that you are just a weird person. Like,
okay.
Like no. I wouldn't say weird. Like I wouldn't say weird, but like I'm just certain things that normal people do. I don't catch on sometimes. She goes, you're either autistic or you've got some kind of ADHD shit.
Right.
There's something wrong with me. I don't know what it is though.
Do you know what one of my pet peeves, bro, and I think this is the entire UK's pet peeve.
Go on.
NHS GP receptionists. Gus.
I've got my own beef with them lot.
You know what I'm talking about.
Beef with them lot.
And the white ones, yeah. But bro, The Asian ones.
They're worse.
They
They want to be the doctors, bro.
They think they're the doctors. You ring up, can I book an appointment? There's no appointment. So no, actually, can I hi? Can I book an appointment? There's no appointment. There's no appointment.
It's so true. Past couple of weeks, yeah. So I've not been able to because I'm at work. My wife called up for doctors, yeah, for appointment or whatever, right? So I got a blood test about 2 weeks ago, and I wanted to get the results.
Okay.
So my wife's got obviously a different accent to us,
Yeah.
So like, she calls up, and the receptionist be like asking like all these different questions, and there's no need for it. So how long have you been here? Yeah, okay. So
what's your NHS number?
Literally, like, I don't care. Just tell me, I want an appointment or I want my results. And they're so condescending, bro.
Bro, honestly.
They are so
Bro,
condescending.
honestly. You know what they'll do? So when you ring up for an appointment and finally you get them to admit that, okay, there's an appointment today. What's the issue?
I don't want to, I'm not
sorry,
comfortable
Auntie G,
yeah.
but I don't want to tell you what my issue is.
No.
What's the issue? Auntie G, I don't want to tell you what my issue is. No, I'm sorry, I can't book an appointment and tell you. What, Auntie, are you going to fix it for me? Oh no, I need to know. All right, sound. My toe is hurting.
Yeah,
my ass is hurting.
Yeah,
okay, sound. I've got a rash there.
Yeah.
Sound.
Are you happy? Yeah.
Are you happy now?
Okay, for guys, whatever, we could say what we want.
Yeah.
For women, yeah, sometimes they don't feel comfortable enough to speak about certain situations.
Exactly. And it should be down to the doctor. You know, I know how to fix all of this. Gassam, and I'm not being a knobhead here, yeah.
What, give Rishi the job?
Who?
Give Rishi a job?
No. Oh no, by the way, Rishi Sunak wants he needs to be paid for the last podcast, so we'll pay him.
Yeah, so.
Any complaints, NHS GP receptionist, if you hate us now, complain to Rishi Sunak, he's our complaints department guy. I know how to fix this whole thing.
Go on.
Make NHS GP receptionists male. Bro,
you know what? I've never come across that.
When have you ever come across a GP receptionist that's male?
Never.
Bro, the guy will pick up, or what's going on? And he'll be like, bro, I need an appointment.
Says.
I'll do so. I'll sort it out. Bro, he just, all he wants, his main focus is to get off that phone and carry on doing fantasy football or playing
YouTube videos,
YouTube, Texas Hold'em poker, whatever.
Literally, man.
He just wants to get off that phone. So he will do anything in his power to.
Of course, man. I don't understand why they have such a problem with us calling up the doctors, because that's what he's there for, right?
Yeah, but I think they do it because these the GP receptionists, I think they're on a power trip.
100%.
They're on a massive.
Because we got to get through them
to
see the doctor.
Hey,
that's out of order.
He's horrible.
I hate him. Yeah. Okay. So my next one's got to be. It's gonna sound so bad, but when men have feminine voices, like, I'm sorry, bro. Like, I know it's not their fault. It's just
some people have the speech impediment thing.
Fair enough. Okay, put them to the side.
Okay.
I'm talking about genuine dudes, genuine guys
that have the capability of speaking.
But yet they're speaking in such a high pitched voice with such like hand movements and stuff. It just stresses me out. Like, there's no need for you to be this way, bro. You're a man. Act like a man.
Do you know who you reminded me of? All of your rants remind me of. Have you ever watched An Idiot Abroad?
I fucking love that show.
That guy
I love that show.
Gangster, bro, isn't it?
Who wants sandals? I don't want to see your toes.
You're him right now.
Honestly, this guy is so cool. Like, the shit. Like, I'm gonna watch him again tonight. If you haven't got a disability, there's no need. I understand some guys either choose to do it because when they get annoyed or pissed off, their real voice comes out.
Yeah.
I know. Who the hell are you? You know what I mean? Like, where did that come from? Why don't you just speak in that tone?
Just do it normally, man.
So, we're in the 21st century, right?
Yeah.
We've got tech. We can do everything off our phones.
Yeah.
So, imagine you bought a brand new TV.
Okay.
And you need to log into a certain account. Okay. Or you wanted to watch a movie and you have to log into that account to watch the movie. Instead of having an easier way to put your email address in and your password, what you got to do? I S N enter.
Oh, back, wrong number.
Yeah,
Back.
literally,
Oh, shit.
man. It takes 20 minutes for me to log into something on TV.
Yeah, what's that on?
On anything, on your TV and
Oh,
stuff.
oh, right. So anything, yeah.
Any
yeah,
like
flipping.
streaming websites or anything
honestly.
like that.
But do you know what's sick? Yeah. I don't know if any of the TVs got it, but for some reason, this TV here,
Okay.
my TV's got it. It's got a scroller on it.
See,
So-
I paid 800 quid for my TV, bro, and it doesn't have that.
My remote, yeah,
That's
has got
sick.
a scroller, and
That's
then
sick.
a cursor comes up, and then I just move it about, and it's
That's
like,
sick.
like a mouse.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly like
That's
that.
sick.
And
That's
I
so
don't know
sick.
how, but then the newer versions of my TV,
Yeah.
so I think it's only my
This
TV,
model, I
as in
think.
this model.
Yeah, possibly, yeah.
But it's
But now,
mad.
man, like, £800 for a TV, I've got to sit there like a Joey and just click, T, click, I. Do you know what I mean? Every time I do it, I hate doing it because apparently you can do it on your phone as well when you scan the 2D barcode.
Yeah,
And then you go to
yeah,
but
yeah.
at the time, I didn't know. It didn't really come up on mine for some reason. But now it does come up. But like
So
before,
you can just use that. But first couple
When
of times when you don't
it's
know, you just
annoying,
gotta
man.
sit there
And the
doing
wrong
that.
password. Can you imagine that?
Bro, the worst. Custom now. This pisses me off about. You got your username and password. It won't tell you which one's wrong. It doesn't tell you which one's wrong. Bro, all they have to do is say, username's right,
Yeah.
password's wrong.
Yeah,
Username's wrong.
yeah.
One of them two.
Yeah,
just
that'd
tell-
be
so I know
helpful,
which
innit?
one.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I've got about 10 email addresses
Yeah.
and 10 different passwords. I don't know what the
Yeah.
heck I'm doing.
Unfortunately, I use the same password for everything.
Well, that's not good, man.
I know, man. That's the thing.
Just find out his password and it's sorted.
Honestly, my bank, my work stuff, all my online stuff.
Yeah.
It's just the same password.
Another pet peeve.
Mm.
I think I'm sure that we'd both share this one. Bro, I despise, no, actually, I loathe people who flex their money online on social media like they're something. They make their first 20 grand. The first thing they do is fly to Dubai.
Remember little Tay?
I don't.
Little Asian girl. She was like 12, 13 or something. And she's there with like Lambos and like money thrown everywhere. She's 12 years old.
Just don't
hate
understand it.
it.
Like this whole thing where when you make your first bag, you've got to splash it. No, bro, invest that shit, man.
Yeah.
Stay silent
Yeah.
and invest.
Yeah.
Bro, I hate people that go off and show. Like, there's nothing wrong with if you've made money and you're gonna go and get some nice stuff.
Of course,
for yourself.
man. You
But
should
then there's
spoil yourself.
there's a difference by flashing it, by going online and then they go online and saying you're broke, look what I've got. Bro, Gus, some.
That's so that's undermining.
That's when you turn around and you actually say like, I wish Allah would just humble you. a bit."
Yeah, man. The worst thing I've seen is like, so there's this guy. I can't think of his name. He's a billionaire, right? But he's one of the dirtiest person I've met him. I've seen on the screen. So he comes up and he just if your business made $1 million in 1 year, you're broke. If your business made 5 million in 1 year, you're broke.
Bloody hell.
I'm like, you dumb. He's a right pain in the ass, bro. Because all these guys that are working hard, he puts them down.
Puts them down.
Because they want to listen to his. Because he's a billionaire, obviously. He's done something right.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he's a billionaire, but he's very wealthy. And obviously, like, people who are in the same field as him want to look up at someone and be like, yo, if he can do it, let's see what he's done to get there. When you listen to the guy, he's just talking shit. My final pet peeve would be the texts you get around Hajj time and when people go Umrah. So they could be the worst of people towards you, bro. They could give you, they could swear at you, they could, harm you, they could do everything to you, right? When they go Hajj or Umrah, they'll just do a simple text.
I think that solves everything.
That's
That's
the laziest way.
lazy. I was gonna
Honestly,
say
man.
the most laziest. It's like you've done so much to me, and you
Yeah.
think I'm gonna. And there was a, I think it's Muhammad Hoblos. He says
Yeah, he does. Yeah,
and
yeah.
he goes, I just say no. I don't forgive you.
Yeah.
I don't forgive you
Literally.
because if you've actually hurt me, come down to
Yeah,
me,
man.
and I'll forgive you,
Yeah.
but have the balls to come down to me and say, look, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I messed up, and you whatever. Don't just send me a text and then expect. And sometimes it's a forwarded text.
Yeah.
You can tell.
It's not
even
even
if
a person's life.
Yeah, it's just literally just like salams, SLMZ, slums,
Yeah.
going Hajj
Why?
tomorrow.
Why?
Please forgive me for any
Yeah.
wrong. Kudufis,
Yeah,
Kudufus.
yeah, literally, man. It just puts me off because, like, if you've actually hurt someone, upset someone, or done bad to someone, unknowingly or knowingly, at least have the common
Look, forgive,
decency.
forgive. We're not too big to forgive.
Of
Yeah?
course not.
So if someone was to come to me or you that has really hurt us, we straight away, bro, I'd forgive them because you've got the balls to come up.
Of
to
course,
me.
you have to be a man, or even a person with like deen in him, or
Integrity,
something, anything like that, bro. You have to be like, if you've hurt someone unknowingly, you know, or just bypassing or whatever, and then later on you realize, yeah, I've done something to someone, and you're going to do Hajj or Umrah or just whatever. If you remember one day you've hurt someone, go and speak to him, bro. Just
Yeah.
be like, yo, I'm so brother or sister or whatever. I'm sorry for whatever A, B, and C. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not hard.
It's not hard, man.
The
But
text that
there's
you
so
get
much
around Umrah
ego.
time.
Think about it, this
Yeah,
day
but
and age.
it's not just Umrah. You've got not just Hajj and Umrah. You've got thingy as well. When it comes to the big nights, 27th night of
Yeah,
Ramadan
yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
They all send a generic message.
Generic message.
Like, G, chill,
Chilling it, yeah.
just chill. Guys, that was our podcast episode on ranting. I hope you've enjoyed it.
And we'll see you on the next one. Oh yeah, like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget, yeah. Don't piss me off.
Otherwise, he'll rant about you in the
and
next
you
one.
got it.